Canadian, we make this.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. What the f*** they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally, this ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some family. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack, it is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts, I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no end.
Welcome everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We're in Toronto for some Raptors basketball. The home crowd is ready to go. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And he drives in, and it's good for two. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Doncic outside. He's off on that one. Good D by Barnes. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. One item of concern for the coach was Pascal Siakam's ability to get out and run. Coach spoke about his speed, saying, "We need to locate Pascal after every missed shot. If we fail on that, he'll be getting easy buckets all night with how he runs the floor." That is a hard task for big men who are trying to stay up with the Raptors' really big star. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's on an open. Following the score by Dallas. Siakam. The layup off target.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For three, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Dallas. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively. just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Inside. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Mavericks leading. Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Raptors ball.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. To the middle. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Count that one from Van Vliet. And so here is Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. Pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Finished off the break.
You know, it's not just the energy Siakam brings to the defensive end. It's the instincts. Great job turning them over.
The three for Doncic. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the layup falls.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Achua, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Toronto trailing. To the inside. Barnes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. Driving the lane. Count it. Good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Barnes can't get it to go. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Flynn misses. Fires it up. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Assist goes to
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. Gets it off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now.
Get loud for your Northside crew. All right.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
To the paint. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. Toronto working the ball around now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. 13 feet away. And the jumper falls for him. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Down low. Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Van Vliet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side crew. Mavericks substitution.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Raptors trailed by 4. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam, right side. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Driving inside. Brunson, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
And so it's Dallas with it. And stolen by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target at the rim.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Bullock from the arc. He can't get it to go. Toronto with the ball. Here's Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Brunson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Powell with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Dwight Powell.
And now a 6-point Maverick lead. Siakam's shot is off. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer. Brunson, no good.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
and can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Siakam inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 6 points.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. The shot misses. Good D by Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Yes, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dallas making a switch here. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Siakam. Kleba with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That one doesn't go. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Back to Siakam. Bertans grabs the board. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. The quick look, no good that time. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam, right side. Puts it up. And the Raptors miss again.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Van Vliet picks one up.
First team foul.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Mavericks making a switch here.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Stolen. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stump to get the 2 points.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Birch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Birch has got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. Here's Birch. And it's blocked. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Bertans. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's Achua. And the layup is good. 6 points for Precious Achua.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving the ball around. And Luka Doncic again from deep.
3.
Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Birch. Here's Mikhailu.
Blocking foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his second personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Mavericks substitution.
Here's Mikhailu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kept alive. And the shot's good from Boucher.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Young. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Goes to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots it. And he gets the jumper to drop. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Raptors out in front.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Van Vliet. And here is Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Powell with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Substitution.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Doncic with it. The shake. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem
At the
for
line
this league.
for Toronto. OG.
And he sinks the second.
OG Anunoby had a great start to his college career in Indiana. ACL cut that short, but he's bounced back very fast, and he's already making an impact in this league.
He takes it in. Brunson, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Powell. Goes to Dinwiddie. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Assisted by
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's Dinwiddie. And here is Bertans. Now Brunson. Going inside. Can't connect from short range.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Good work there as it goes. And the Raptors lead by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the wing on the left. Powell with the screen. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stunts for the Raptors?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Dallas again missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both. Dallas calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
They double-team Siakam. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Siakam. Kleba with the rebound. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Pass to Brunson. For the 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Mavericks substitution. Dorian Finney-Smith. Carnell turns to net.
Over in the corner, Barnes. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Shooting the checking in for Mavericks.
Tries from 7. And that's an intentional.
La 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 little bit, yeah.